like I bought.
What is going on, guys? Mikey's Garage here, back with another freaking banger. And in today's video, no, we're not doing anything on the F80, and it's not a car me. As y'all can see, it looks pretty dead over here. But today we're actually going to be doing a review on one of my boys' E9x M3s. And bro, when I tell you this car is amazing, you guys are gonna love this video. Before we even start the video, I usually don't say stuff like this. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You guys are not gonna want to miss the new content that's coming out. But yeah, car is super clean. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I got a couple questions for him. We'll do like a little walk around, show you guys the car, and then we'll do a nice little drive around. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned. As you guys can see, Florida traditional fashion, bro. It wasn't raining 2 freaking minutes ago and it's about to start pouring. So hopefully we can still get this review film today. But yeah, weather is not the greatest out here. Thank you for coming out, Alex. I really do appreciate it. Yes, sir. Clean ass E9X, bro.
Come on, man.
Gave me all the inspiration and everything. So I guess just starting off, like, just tell me about yourself. How did you get into cars? Anything like that?
All right, yeah. So my name's Alex. For everybody that's watching, I grew up in New York, especially the Bronx, New York. So like I feel like my car passion came from just like being around like everybody in New York, like being young and like seeing everybody, like especially driving around in BMWs. Like there's a lot of guys like that drive around in like M3s, 340s. So I feel like just like growing up, kind of seeing like people come around like where I used to live with the burble tunes, and you just like hear the cars like going crazy, and I feel like it kind of just sparked like the interest of like wanting to know like what it was. I would say like maybe middle school. That's when I, kind of used to see everybody going around, like my dad, some of my family members, they were like into cars like back in their day. So I just always had like, the passion for cars. Like I love Fast and Furious. I used to love like cars, like just all that, like anything that had to do with cars, it was me. Like I was the annoying kid at my parents' job, like, making car noises with my car, and like, it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like that's when I kind of like sparked it and stuff. And then I was going through high school, and just like a lot of the like my friends, we were just like liking the stuff that I was liking, and like we just started kind of like having like a little car group with no cars, what I mean? Like,
that's how it was for me.
Like just trying to figure out everything about cars. Like I was just like the big like JDM BMW like person. Like I just love that. Like shout out to my boy JD. He was like, that's like my best friend. And he was like kind of one of the main guys that like had the same passion, and now he drives a BMW because I put him on.
All right, he might come in and say that's cap.
That's my boy. He loves his hypercars and shit, but he already know who put him onto the BMW, the BMW vibe.
All right, so I heard that you mentioned something about your dad. What cars was your dad like messing around with?
So like back in the day, my dad used to like, he had Toyota Corolla, but he was more like on the music side. All
right, so you did say Pops was into more of music, anything, so he didn't really do performance?
He wasn't really into like the power stuff and like just like stuff like that, but he was just more into like the music stuff. Like he had a Corolla that had music, he had an Impala, all decked out with like a bunch of music. Like that was it. He sold that car, and I cried because that was like the car that I kind of like mainly grew up in.
I understand. I feel the feeling. And so it was just like music, no lowering. It was just
it was just mainly like the music stuff. Like you throw your little rims on there. I feel like back in the day in New York, it was very like music heavy. Like anybody that had music was like, they were like the shit back in the day.
They want to know, bro, have you been a BMW boy from the beginning? Like, what was the first whip?
Nah, I mean, I actually started off with a Honda. Honda Accord.
My cup of tea right there.
A little Honda Accord Sport that I used to like share with my dad back and forth. But like my true like first car that I bought myself, it was a BMW. What? It was a white Shakir red interior, F80.
Damn.
CT.
Holy shit, that's tough.
Yeah, bro.
Same for me. That's my first bought vehicle, but holy crap.
Sick, bro.
How was it? How was it?
It was good, bro. I enjoyed it a lot. Like, it was kind of like the first time I got to feel like, I don't know, like kind of like the thing of a BMW is like the handling, like, the power, like just the looks of it. Like I was just like super excited, bro.
Oh yeah.
Remember the first day I bought it, I drove miles. Tell my boy, yo, come downstairs. Like, yo, come look. Dude. It was just, it was good, bro. It was a good experience.
Feel the feeling. So, what did you end up doing to it?
That one I just did exhaust. Nothing really. Just like kind of like basic stuff.
Basic
Nothing
stuff.
crazy.
And was that one DCT manual?
DCT. It was
the DCT.
Yep.
And so now that you're on both sides of the spectrum and you have the E9X, which one do you prefer?
Man, I don't know. It's kind of hard. I feel like it's such a different car that like I feel like the E9X, it's like you need it in a manual because like it's so raw, like feeling like you just like the V8, just the chassis itself, like everything, like just having a manual just makes it like 10 times better. Like I feel like the F80 is just like it makes a lot of power. Like it makes good power. Like DCT is pretty cool, but DCT F80 is also. I mean, manual F80 is also pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
And then if you have to do F80s, which one would you rather, manual or DCT?
If I had to pick an F80,
yeah,
I would do manual.
For shit, I went manual to the bone.
I'm not gonna lie. Now I guess I'll get into it. I have F80 right now, a Yas Marino one, which is DCT. I was looking for a manual. I did find one manual one, but I also kind of like was hit and miss with it. Like I wasn't really fully sold on like driving manual every day, and like I kind of thought I would get tired of it, so I kind of went for the DCT. But it's still like I enjoy it a lot. Like, and now definitely buying a manual, like like I could drive this shit every day.
So when you were first initially buying the F80, it was going to be a daily.
Yeah, it was my daily. Yeah.
Now it's race car.
Now it's race car. Yeah. Now it's full blown through the roof race car. So then I did full bolt on E85, F80 Paul tune. Okay. Shout out F80 Paul.
I was gonna say a lot of people are getting tuned by him.
Yeah, F80 Paul he's really good. He even tunes my car now.
Okay.
So I did a E85 map, E85 kill map, and then I did a 93 flame map.
Bombo. Yeah. That shit was probably crazy.
Yeah, so I remember I did the flame map and the E85. For obviously, first thing I checked out is the flame map. Because like, why wouldn't you? You want to see your car spin crazy flames.
Oh, yeah.
So I got it, and I spent a while tuning it with Paul, like trying to get it to be like pretty big flames, but they wouldn't come out. So like you could hear it popping, but it's just like you couldn't see a flame. And the problem was I had a stock mid pipe. Oh. And at the time I didn't know that I needed a mid pipe for, obviously let it breathe a little more. Yeah. So then I got what did I get? A VRSF single mid pipe.
Okay.
And as soon as I got that, fire breathing. It's just big old flames. Like.
Do you still have that set up on the car now?
No. Oh, okay. I gave up the flames because it's not the greatest for the motor. Okay. But I had my little time with it. So I did that. Loved the flames. Like it used to shoot like really big flames and like crazy pops. Like it sounded like a bomb was going off.
Holy. Oh, yeah. The S55 tune.
The S55. Yo.
Yeah.
And then I went to the 85 tune, and like it was just like night and day difference between 93 and 85. Yeah. And it was just fast. Like like now it was to the point where it was like, damn, like I'm gonna need some tires. Like like I need some grippy tires. So I was like, then I enjoyed it for a while. I kind of went like maybe, I would say maybe like a year and a half, 2 years with the car just full bolt on 85. And it was fun. Like I enjoyed it. Like it was still the stock turbos. Like, but it was kind of like it was out there beating like Hellcats, like beating like shit that you would think is be real competitive. Yeah. But F80s are very light too, so kind of like I don't know, plays.
I didn't even know they were light. That's
they're like they're pretty light. And so then after that, I had my so I'm like very like how do I say it? Like I just have a lot of ideas. So just one day I was just kind of like, this is when single turbo started to become a little bit more known for the S65. I mean S55. So people were starting to do it a little bit more. So like I would just kind of like be seeing like videos on it and like everything. And then like my first thought with it was just like like it sounds like insane, because some people say S55s don't sound good, but I think they do.
I can agree to disagree.
Yeah, I think. And then, so I was just kind of like seeing like everybody like post about the S55, like single turbo noises, and like just like, you know, it made good power on stock motor and stuff. So I was just like, wow, like this is kind of good. Like, so I kind of just did my research on it, like trying to figure it out. And then I came across, so one of my boys, he works with a shop called M Life. It's up in New York, Long Island. Shout out to them. So I got in contact with them up there, Rick and his brother Ronnie, and kind of like, you know, just kind of went through like what I would need for like a nice little setup, and kind of like just enjoy it, stock motor. So they kind of gave me the rundown. I said, you know what, like let's do it. I want to like, you know, I want my car to be like different, like, you know, like I feel like a lot of like F80s nowadays are full bolt down E85. So I was just like, you know what, let's go for it, let's do it. So I did it. I got a big boost kit with a G35 1050 turbo Garrett. Yeah,
That's
and then
crazy.
obviously I did all the supporting stuff, fuel pump. Actually, no, the first setup wasn't. It was stock fuel pump still.
Okay.
Did port injection, reflex, all this other stuff to go with it. Car finished. Got it on the dyno. It made like a good, I would say like it made like a good 720 on stock motor.
Was that the video that was posted when it was on the dyno that I sent you that one night?
No. That's after the fact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So this is before then.
This was before.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So made like a good 720. It was awesome. I got to take it home that same day, and it just scared the shit out of me.
Tell me about it. 700.
Like the first 2 days, I was just kind of like slowly easing my way into it, and on the third day, I just kind of said, "Let's go for it." And ever since then, bro, the power that it made, the noises that it made, like the way it just like made you feel was just like, it was crazy. Then I went a couple weeks with it, and one day I was about to drive to a meet with my boy.
Yeah.
Went to the gas station to get some E85 because it only runs on E85. And all of a sudden I just start hearing kind of like a knocking noise coming from it, and I was just like, man, I hope this is not what I think it is.
Jesus Christ.
Popped the hood, and it was exactly what I thought it was. It bent the piston number 1. Damn. I think it was.
Damn.
But what caused it was stock intercooler. So I had a stock intercooler on it, and I just bought the CSF one, but it just didn't come in on time. And it was actually the thing that made my motor blow up, because it cracked from the inside. The core cracked and was leaking coolant into the motor.
Okay.
So obviously coolant, oil,
Yeah, that
and the inside of a motor do not mix.
Yeah.
So then it just kind of blew up there. Brought it back to Rick, and I said, "Yo, what do we got to do?" He was like, "It's either we get a new motor or we build it." And I was just like, I really don't want to spend the money to just buy a normal motor again and kind of like go through the whole process. So I was like, you know what, let's just go build motor with it. So I did rods, pistons, kind of all the goodies, put it all back together, got a fuel pump for it and everything, put it back on the dyno. It made a good, almost close to 800, but it wasn't like, it was limited by the T-map sensor.
Where's the T-map?
So T-map is kind of like, so the stock T-map sensor in it only allows it to get to 35 pounds.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of limited by then. So I was just like, you know what? Like, I'll leave it here for now. Like, they're still on stock clutches. So I was just like, leave it here for now, kind of just enjoy it, see how it goes. And then now I'm here today, and I'm about to order the T-map sensor. And I'm about to get the clutches because I'm trying to make 1,000.
1,000? That's what we're shooting for.
I'm lying. I'm making like 900. I'm trying to go for 900.
Wow, that thing's gonna be fast as hell, bro.
Trying to go for 900. For anybody out there that wanna test it.
Alright, so since you've owned the car, what have you done?
Yeah. Alright, so obviously you guys know this is an E92 M3.
Yep.
So it comes with the S65 V8 motor that revs to 8,300. so you already know that I had to go with, I went with a Meister Shaft axle back with a Mach Schnell mid pipe or X pipe to the stock headers. I feel like it's a little bit too much with headers.
So wait, this car is stock headers?
Yeah, stock headers.
So this car would be crazy with headers.
Yeah, this car would be crazy. This would probably need like a resonator or something, because I think it would get a little bit too like raspy. But like right now, I feel like it's perfect.
Yeah, yo, your car sounds like heaven, bro.
Right now, I feel like it's perfect.
Hell yeah.
So I got the exhaust. I did, like I just said, the Meister Shaft and the Mach Schnell X pipe. I have GT4 front lip. I have
Chef Kiss.
Beautiful BAV group headlights. I have BC coils on it with 5 mil spacers all the way around.
Okay.
I have, what else? I have the GT4 wing.
Yeah, that shit's sexy.
And then I have just like a regular diffuser on it.
Okay.
What else? And that's pretty much it right now. I have like little stuff in the interior, like the suede shift boot. And then it has an RK tunes on it.
That's the tune that's on the engine?
The tune, yeah.
And I guess, do you have any like future plans for it, like mod wise?
Yeah, so I feel like this is kind of like the second stage for the car, because before this I have a carbon trunk.
Okay.
That's painted Alpine white, but the like duck bill of
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is still exposed carbon.
Oh hell yeah, that's
So,
sexy.
yeah. So probably after like the next month or so, like I'll probably switch it back to the carbon trunk.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of getting over the wing.
Really?
Yeah, just a tiny bit, bro. But I still want to have it like to kind of like switch up the, you know, the looks of it, like whenever. But my future plans for it is obviously get like another pair of headlights for it, just because they're kind of getting a little old. I want to get BBSs. I either want to get E88s or BBS.
Oh, you gotta show me what those look like. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, you showing me
The
those?
lip, yep.
Nah, bro, he can't show you the sauce. He gotta be the first one to do it.
Yeah, I gotta do it first and then show you guys.
Oh,
I was thinking about those, or maybe like a Tease or an Apex, just kind of like, I don't know. I love BBSs, and I love the way Beamers look on BBSs. So then I just kind of want to freshen up the outside, kind of repaint little areas of the car. Maybe get like the half cage for the back. Yeah.
Bro's about to have Max Aura,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm trying. Crazy. I don't know. Maybe just like miscellaneous stuff. Maybe get some Recaro buckets, or maybe, I don't know, just because the E9x seats are like the most comfortable thing ever.
Really?
Yeah, bro. They're just so comfortable. It's not even funny.
More comfy than F8X?
Yeah, bro. Way comfier. Bro.
Damn.
They're like bench sheets almost. Like,
really?
They're like a couch. You just sit on them, and it's just like, I don't ever get tired on long trips.
Yeah, no. I took that thing to Orlando, and my back was
bro.
gone.
Those buckets, like, they're just so around you, and like, and then obviously, like, for the future, I want to do a supercharger on it. But like right now, kind of like having the F80 the way it is right now, and doing a supercharger is probably not the smartest idea right now. But like for the future, I probably want to do a supercharger, maybe even go crazier, build motor on it. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Maybe like, I don't know, do a couple wraps here and there or something. I really like the white, so I don't know, maybe as of right now, I probably just want to stay with the white.
Yeah, that's sexy.
But yeah, bro, that's pretty much it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe go crazy. Should I get a carbon hood?
That'll be, hey, everybody drop in the comments what do you get,
Should I
bro.
do like a carbon hood, maybe carbon fenders?
That would be crazy.
But like, I feel like me personally, I'm just like the type of like, obviously you see my F80, like I'm just very like clean look, you know, like particular about like what I want to put on my car. So like, you know, I'm a little picky with certain stuff, but that's the future for it.
All right.
Yep.
We went with what's your top 3, so.
All right, so I would say, just like, I guess for like a car person, like dream cars are just like, I don't know, you have so many.
Yeah.
You know, there's just so many cars out there that you would love to own.
Yeah.
And I feel like for me, like my top 3 cars that I would love to own are either a Mark IV Supra.
Hell yeah.
In red or white.
Yeah. Targa?
Targa, yeah. An R32 GTR in white. No other color, white. I want white.
I don't think I've seen one
Yeah,
in
bro,
white.
it's hard. Like there's hard to come by, and obviously I would have to go a little exotic. Is a Lamborghini SVJ.
Oh,
That's probably like that's probably like my dream exotic car. Like if I was to have one exotic car my whole life, like it would probably be a SVJ.
SVJ.
And just to throw it in there, an NSX, bro. Please, somebody buy me an NSX. I need one, bro.
So are you talking about the
Old one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, hell yeah.
1991 NSX in black, white, or red.
Bomba! Bomba!